Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Rhiannon. I'm with Simply Blessed with Rhi. I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer. If you see the red live button right there in the corner, that means I'm currently live. If you don't see that, then you're watching a replay. And if you could please comment #replay so I know that you were here. I'd love to say hello to you. We're going to do a sign on our arch and base. We're going to do the Salt and Light. So when you come on, say hi, let me know how you're doing. Hit that heart button and sprinkle the love for me. And we will get started in just a minute. Let me share this out myself. Group. And share. There we go. All right, so tonight we are using the arch and base, arch and easel, I should say. It's got a kickstand on the back. Hey Kevin, how are you doing? And hey Shelly, the arch actually comes out. So it is white on one side and black on the other. We're gonna use the white side. Hey Kathy. So I'm gonna put the easel back there. And we're gonna do the Salt and Light portion of this transfer. This one's a really cute transfer, you guys. I am gonna do this basically the same way as my friend Alex did hers. Hers turned out beautiful, you guys. So hopefully mine compares because hers was beautiful. Hi, Tony. Thank you. Hey, Julie. Thank you. Tony and Julie. I don't know. I didn't see if Kathy had sprinkled. Let me look back. Yay. Thank you, Kathy. I'm glad you got that. There you go, Kevin and Kathy. All right, so I am gonna fuzz the daylights out of this. We're going to kind of chalk a portion of it and then we're gonna paint it in and go back and then do the transfer over it. So I don't like having to clean the transfer while I'm live, but we'll do it. It'll be all right. It won't be too bad because I'm only doing a small portion of it so that I know where I have to color it in. All right. It's still really sticky, but oh well. Y'all, this transfer is so amazing. So I am just going to chalk the inside of this lantern so that I can color it in. So just this portion right here. Hey, Amy. Just this portion right here, because I need to be able to color it in. So I am going to chalk it. This is Greige. It's a light enough color that it won't really show when I go to chalk over it. There we go. That's all we're doing with that. Thank you, Amy. Give me a second. So that just did the outline of that lantern. Give me a second, Amy. I don't have any tickets up here. I will get you, Amy. It'll have to be an after the show. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean off this portion of the transfer because I need to be able to put black velvet through it and afterwards. So just a quick clean. Real simple. That worked out really well. So, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and dry this. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with Nominee and I'm gonna paint inside this. And it's gonna be kind of quick because it's not that big of a spot. You guys, you can absolutely paint with our chalk paste. Some of the chalk paste actually covers better than others. Typically, the shimmers don't really cover all that great. This is not a shimmer. This is a metallic, so it's not so bad. It covers pretty well. Hey Barb. Hi Bev. All right, so that's all I did was I went through and I covered it with Nominee. Gonna make sure this is dried really well, you guys, because if it's not, then the transfer is just gonna pull it up. And we don't want that. I did put it on a little bit thick in some of the spots, so it might be a minute. Okay, I think it's good, but I'm gonna fuzz this transfer really well again, you guys, since I did clean it. I also want to get all of the water off of it because water on it is not good. So I'm actually gonna hit it with the quick dry tool. So our quick dry tool, you guys, it is a heat gun, but it's not hot enough to melt the transfers. Y'all, that's huge because the heat guns that you can get from Amazon are so hot that it just melts the transfer, and that's not good. You don't want to melt your transfer. So I was doing a porch leaner and I was using a D-size transfer and I had to wash it off in between uses because it was big and I was pretty new, so I didn't want to mess it up. Well, I was washing it off in between, and I was using the heat gun to dry it, and I was using a regular heat gun, just like this, like one of the ones like this, but from Amazon, and it was too hot, and it just melted my transfer. Luckily, I had another one, because if I didn't, that would have been a mess. Luckily, also, it was not a retire transfer. Just making sure it's nice and fuzzed, because I don't want it to pull up that gold. I could put a layer of wax over the gold, but I really don't want to do that because I don't want it to dull the color, because the wax sometimes can dull the color of your paste if you go over it. Under it is not a problem. It's just when you go over it. All right, let me make sure I don't have any fuzzies. Not too bad. And y'all, this is so easy to line up. And it doesn't have to be perfect because some of it's going to be covered by our regular paste. Is that straight? So see what it did? It just made it to where it was painted behind that. So we're going to use, this is Disco. It is the color of the month for February. It's out of stock, you guys, but I have a couple. And then we're going to use Shimmer Shadow for the lights. Let's use a big one. So we're using the Disco on the actual lamp. So this color is different than the Shimmer Silver. I will show this Shimmer Silver in just a second. So if I can get this thing shut. The bottom one is Shimmer Silver. Thank you, Terry. I'll get you in a minute. Y'all, I had just gotten this transfer in today. I was wanting to do this, and I finally got the transfer in, so I was super happy. Y'all, the mail has been something else. I know some of you guys are experiencing that, and I'm sorry, but there's not much I can do about it. Hey, Mom. Oh, so cool. Let me get Terry real quick. Yes, it was. It was the February club transfer. You guys, how cool is that? Look at the shimmer. I am going to dry this really well because y'all know I will put my hand in it and just mess it all up. All right, it's not completely dry, but I think it's good. So this was part of the board and easel. You guys, how beautiful is that? What do you guys think? So I should have come up a little bit higher on my gold, but that's okay. It'll be fine. All right, you guys, that is all that I have for tonight. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, if you didn't see on my page, I posted, I made a website for the cutouts, you guys. So you can go on there and get as many cutouts as you want. It is on my business page. I'm gonna actually make it a featured post so that it'll be at the top. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for everything, all your support and coming on and hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Good night, you guys.